Okay, you guys ready?
Sure.
Yeah. Today about 1:30, we were transporting an inmate, Michael Calloway, to a doctor's appointment in Biltmore Forest. During the doctor's visit, he had to be taken out of his restraints for the procedure to be done. When that took place, he assaulted the transportation officer and was able to get outside the building and get into the woods. We have had an active manhunt going on for him ever since that point in time. We have put out information during the day for assistance. I'm going to put out a little bit more tonight, and I also want to stress to the public, we do consider him to be a public safety risk because of his record, which includes armed robbery, first-degree burglary, assault with a deadly weapon. So we do want the public to be aware of those things and to call 911 if they see anything that they think would be suspicious. We have no reason to believe at this time, and it's not that it's not possible, but no reason to believe at this time that he's been able to get way outside of the perimeter of where he got away today. So we're going to continue to move the search, and we're working on things right now, working on leads, working on calls. We'll be working through this continually through the night. He is a white male with a long beard, about 42 years of age, reddish beard. He has on a brown Buncombe County Detention Facility jumpsuit and has no shoes on at this point in time. Has on socks. So the last time we knew and made an absolute confirmation of where he was still right here in the Biltmore Forest area.
Where was the doctor's office? Like specifically,
I don't want to get into which doctor's office and those kind of things because it's just, we don't want to get into that at this point in time. There'll be some more things coming. I really do want to make this pretty quick because I want to get back to the command post and continue to work on this throughout the evening and try to help them in driving the search
forward. Can you say which side of the road it happened on?
Happened on I believe the right side of the road going out. Yes.
The Biltmore Forest side.
Yes, Biltmore Forest side, correct. Correct.
And how did he assault the officer?
Grabbed the officer, pushed the officer to the ground, tried to hit the officer's head against the ground, and was able to get enough delay to where he could get out, and the officer was unable to make the ground up to be able to catch him.
You mentioned criminal history. What was he in jail for the first place?
I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure at this particular time. He's a habitual felon, I think several times over. Extensive criminal record. What the specific thing was this time, I'm not absolutely sure, but he does have a violent history in past.
Were anyone at the doctor's office injured?
No.
You mentioned a public safety risk. Would you say he's armed and dangerous, or at this point?
No, we have no.
Armed, but
we have no reason to believe he's armed and dangerous, but because of his history, we know that he will break into a house. We know that he can be violent and assault people. So we want to make sure that the public, we have full disclosure with the public with that.
Is it true that he's escaped custody?
That I have not verified. I heard earlier in the day he might have made a prison escape at one point in time. He is very familiar to the system and has spent quite a bit of time in custody. I have not verified that.
How did you get out of the doctor's office? Did you run out the door?
Yes, correct. Correct.
Sheriff, what is the perimeter, and what precautions should residents take?
I really, and see, here's the problem. I don't want to get into too much of the logistics because I'm not sure what ability he's got to communicate in here. So I really don't want to communicate in a way that might help him in some way navigate him getting out of this particular area.
So what about precautions?
Did he have handcuffs on?
No, he did not. They had him remove the shackles and handcuffs. He had a waist chain, shackles, handcuffs on, but they had to be removed for the procedure that he was in the doctor's office.
Is there, in the wake of what happened to Tommy Bryson down in Henderson County, are you kind of giving special warning to people, like stay locked inside, or?
That's all fresh on everybody's memory. We know that. We are not going to leave till we have him in custody, and we are going to put every resource that we can lay our hands on into play till we get him back into custody.
Is there what message you have for people, though, like at their homes?
What precautions should people take?
Precautions is have good situational awareness, make sure your doors are locked, keep a cell phone nearby, those type things. You know, a lot of people have their own personal protection plans. I would put those into play. I wouldn't alter from that. And if you have any reason or need or think you have a need, call 911 and we'll get somebody responding
What was
to
the
you.
medical procedure that was going
I
on?
can't.
Say?
Yeah, I can't.
Is
To be honest with you, I don't know, but I couldn't discuss that
Is the
if I did.
officer okay? Was she treated for anything?
I'm going to say evaluated, not necessarily treated, but yes, the officer is okay.
How much law enforcement do you have out here, Van?
A bunch.
Okay.
A bunch with more on the way.
Gotcha.
Okay. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We'll try to keep you in the loop and we'll come out. But like I say, I really want to kind of get my attention and efforts back here.
It's all plaintiff of the year. Is that like surveillance have anything to do with this?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sheriff.
guys.
Thank you.
I was going to do like